Yesterday, a judge ordered the State Board of Elections to put 175,000 voters back on the normal voter roll.
Well, today, the topic came up in a regularly scheduled State Board of Elections meeting. And the meeting quickly went from quiet and calm to loud and angry, with accusations of top secret voter information being improperly revealed.
LEX 18 political reporter Carolina Buchek has an exclusive big story at 6.
There was a transcript entered in the court record yesterday.
Today's State Board of Elections meeting started off normal, just following routine procedures.
Item number 3, ratification and approval of County Board of Elections.
But it ended with arguing, screaming, some cursing, and people storming out.
You are condoning this behavior.
Hey guys, I'm sorry.
This was recorded while LEX 18 was standing in the hallway waiting for an interview after the meeting. You can hear Secretary of State Allison Lundergan Grimes yelling in the background, and Jared Deering, the executive director of the State Board of Elections, telling LEX 18 this is a circus. It ends with Grimes walking out.
We're gonna go outside, folks.
So you're probably wondering, how did things end up like this? Well, it began when the meeting addressed yesterday's court injunction. A Franklin County judge said the State Board of Elections needs to take the 175,000 voters it previously listed as inactive and put them back on the normal voter roll.
The order is requesting that we provide information to the clerks and poll workers on how this should be implemented.
Deering explained that the voters will no longer be on an inactive list, but they will have an asterisk by their name on the voter roll. So this means when they go to vote, they'll be asked to update their address information to ensure they're voting in the correct spot. And here's where things got tense. The Secretary of State questioned whether the information in the system is accurate.
Is that information accurate and up to date? And that's my question, Mr. Chairman.
The board's executive director said information in the system is always changing, so results may be different depending on the time the system is accessed.
The voter registration system is a live system, currently and always.
And that's when the Secretary of State brought up these poster boards, and the meeting got heated.
I don't know how many of y'all have access to our voter registration system.
Please don't put that on TV. Please do not put that on TV.
The posters show information on the voter registration system, and as soon as Grimes put the first one up, the board's executive director and a few other members got upset that this was being shown.
And
Shows our
everything,
fields and how our fields
anything,
are located in the system. Please do not air that on television, sir.
Mr. Chairman, anything that is here, one, I have the permission of the voter, and two, anything that's not publicly available is
It's not
redacted.
about the voter and the voter's record.
it's a
the
snapshot of the
snapshot of the
system.
system and how the system is laid out.
Well, I think this is instructive. This is we've
not
just
for public
shown the public.
This is a
What-
vast breach of our security, man. Please do not do this.
Has anybody here got the national security clearance of top level?
Yes.
Yes.
You do, top
Yes.
secret clearance, because
Yes.
I just met with Earl Rose, who said no one else in the state but myself has it. So are you telling me you do? You are final clearance.
Jennifer has secret clearance, but the fact that you have top secret clearance does not denote that you're allowed to,
Mr. Chairman,
to release how our fields work, man.
I
Please do not,
appreciate
please do not do
the
this.
Grimes says she put the board up to show the board errors in the system that caused people to be initially listed as inactive. She says a voter contacted her and told her that she was marked as inactive, and the Secretary of State says it shows that happened because her name was linked to an incorrect voter registration card.
This is Miss Valeria Bagley. We are marking her inactive on the basis of a card that's addressed to Tammy Jane Allen. There's no other way to show you all this because you aren't asking for the information, you aren't overseeing the information, so I'm bringing this forward to you today.
But several board members got upset because they say showing these boards, which show how the fields are laid out, could put Kentucky's system at risk.
Please do not put our system at risk by putting how our fields are laid out on television in the state. This is beyond
Chairman,
irresponsible.
This is publicly available information.
It is not.
That is not publicly available. The picture of the inside
Well, I, as
system.
chief election official, am who is responsible for maintaining this system and publishing it to the public because they deserve to see.
The meeting eventually ended, and while our camera was off, Deering cursed at one of Grimes' staffers. He later apologized to us, but before that, this happened inside. The secretary claims someone said the board did not need to listen to her because her term is almost up.
The only thing I'm gonna say.
Afterwards, Grimes reiterated it was important to show these boards.
Was this inactive list, or now known as an asterisk list? It's inaccurate. It's riddled with thousands of inaccuracies. People who are marked on the basis of only one card, people who are marked on the basis of cards not even addressed to them, people who have recently voted as recent as 10 months ago.
But Deering reiterated what the secretary revealed is dangerous.
Because of system securities, I think any IT professional or engineer will tell you there are some systems parameters that you don't publish and you don't make them public. And so I'm asking you as journalists, as professionals, as voters of the Commonwealth, I hope you're registered, that you not publish those.
LEX 18 did not listen to that request because everything that was discussed at today's meeting happened in an open public meeting. And the information was released by the Secretary of State, an elected official. In Frankfurt, Carolina Buchek, LEX 18 News.